they text me, you 5 in the morning, you probably done paying your lease. Wanna get out of the country, you say you wanna go on a trip out of Greece. Wanna get out of the country, wanna get different, you wanna get runchy. Buy the ticket right now, bitch, you tell me you want me. For the flight, shit, we spinning the band, shit is cool.
What's up, guys? Keep back in the video, and Chisel's got a brand new house. Since he's gonna sell the place, I'm gonna sell this newer place here once I get this done right. And I'm big to proud myself. I've been proud since the day I was going on the business here. And the business, my addition is this. I was so ecstatic to myself and on the videos and on content. After he got banned from Linktree, and also he got banned on so many platforms for many generations ago. And you didn't know why Chiseled Adonis did what he had to do. Hell, he is the guy who owns it. And now, I want to thank Chiseled Adonis for being ours of support for him. I support that dude for a long time. I've been so good that I subscribed to his videos. I subscribed to all his live stream. So that's because he did for all the purposes. That's why he is the real deal. He is Chiseled Adonis, the chairman. And he works for us. I guess he works for me. And I think he knows about that. I've been an employee of the Hold My Nugget Studios, so I do it. Really good for him and for us and everybody else. You know who I am, and I know Kitty Chris is really doing them videos, doing some good potential here, but not again, I'm talking. Let's get into it.
Alright, so boom. It is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. And obviously, you already knew that. And you can see there's a change in the background because an update on life. I bought a house. For the first time in my life, I can say I am a homeowner and not a professional stay-at-home son. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will have already seen the post of the move. And for those of you who tune into the streams, you were aware of what was transpiring throughout the past couple of months. But yes, indeed, I have purchased a home. And no, I did not leave the great state, expensive state of New York, because I figured it's probably best to stick close to family, solely because my mother's in her early 70s. My father is in his late 60s. He'll be 68 next month. So with that being the case, if I were to move away, what is the amount of times that I would see my parents throughout the year? And then you take that into account with their lifestyle choices regarding their health, how much longer they have to be, not to get relatively morbid for all intents and purposes. But with that being, said, I would much rather be around my folks so that I can see them much more frequently, if you will, over the course of the next couple of years. So with all that being said, I purchased myself a home. So the past 2 weeks has been quite the journey in moving a bunch of equipment over, trying to get the studio set up, and moreover, above all else, reflecting on this journey. 9.5 years I've been making content, bro. 9.5 years. And truly, the purchase of my car on the day after Christmas last year and the purchase of this house is probably the two things that I ever found myself actually spending money on me. Everything else, I've been able to go and shell out resources and utilize the income that I've been able to generate towards helping folks that are around me, and also people who are extended as well, by way of some subscribers, things of that nature, people going through things. I don't publicize everything, but that's neither here nor there. One way or another, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to every single viewer, follower, and subscriber throughout the course of the past 9.5 years, because truly I would not have made it to this point to where I can call myself a homeowner without you guys. And it has been a hell of a journey. I don't want to go and pontificate about the entire, journey being the Chiseled Adonis, from the countless amount of blockings on YouTube. I think it's probably anywhere between 48 or 49. All I know is I've missed out on a total of 54 total of weeks of being able to go and upload. The blocking and banning on Instagram that one time for a couple of days, the hacking of my Twitter a couple of months ago, the loss of the original Facebook account with over 160 some thousand subscribers, or I should say followers. Now we're over 330,000. So shout out to my Facebook community. You guys are growing. The blocking and banning on Linktree, Pornhub, and countless different websites in which I attempted to go and share the same content that I upload here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, and simply trying to go and outreach and reach out to the people and meet the people where they are. And all of those peaks and valleys, all of those highs and lows, all of those trials and tribulations has led to this point where I can finally call myself a homeowner. At one point, I think I'll probably do somewhat of a tour on stream. I know the last place that I was at, I said I was going to attempt to do that, but every single time I've tried to go stream off of the phone, it didn't work out. So now I have the stream in my backpack. So one of these days I'll go and I'll do a stream from the crib. And getting acclimated now in this here neighborhood, meeting the different neighbors, and also trying to figure out like the gym situation. I'd like to do some gym streams, go and work out over there. I don't want to be the obnoxious individuals who's always shoving cameras in people's faces. I kind of feel a bit uneasy about that, but I'll figure that out as time goes. But I don't want to hold you too doggone long. Just wanted to give you a reason and a explanation for the hiatus, if you will, the past week and a half, if you will. So yeah, it's been a experience to say the least. I had a chance to actually celebrate the move as well. This past weekend, I was down in Mexico, out in Cabo. Funny enough, I'll probably talk about it on stream. Maybe tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow evening just to go and kick it with the audience. So make sure that you guys are following on Twitch, and maybe I might just also do it on YouTube as well, where I actually had a bit of a scare. Maybe a run-in with the cartel, maybe not. We'll discuss that then, but I was able to survive and make my way back. I'll get into the details when we go live tomorrow. But all that being said, thank you guys so much for all of your support over the...
Funny enough, I think Chiseled was on live. Is Chiseled live on this stream? I think it's live on this evening. Funny enough, oh shit. So I didn't see. Well, I got wait to see and find out.
Years, and I find myself in this position to where now, you know, I have a home. And I don't view this as a investment. I don't think homes, unless of course you're doing some fix and flip, is gonna mess around and be somewhat of an investment, because over time you're going to spend a ton of money putting into it. But overall, I think I'm in a good position to where I can leverage this home to build up not only just memories, but being able to be in close proximity to my parents, having something that I can compound off of everything that they've been able to build over the years as well. And establishing myself, you know, here in New York. So for my fellow New Yorkers, I'm not leaving the state, if you will. It's somewhat of a Wolf of Wall Street, I'm not leaving kind of situation. But look forward to this upcoming season. A little bit of updates for the NFL commentary. I've been listening to you guys. I've been reading the comments and the DMs as well. A number of you guys reached out and said you would love if you could receive the primetime commentaries back. So with that being the case, I'm going to make an alteration. Rather than having everything inside of one video, I'm going to separate it to where now we're going to go back to having the Thursday Night Football. We'll have the Sunday commentary. But here's where the twist comes. Instead of the prime time commentary with the combining of Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football like I did in the past, it's going to be separated. So now Sunday Night Football will have its own video that will be posted on Monday, and then ultimately Monday Night Football will have its own video that's posted on Tuesday. So we're going to go back to the OG style of the release of the content, and this time around we're going to have 4 NFL commentary videos that gets dropped. However, here's one for the audience that I would love you guys to participate in, and let me know in the comment section what you guys would like to see. For the Sunday commentary, you know, I have pretty much been able to be the arbiter, if you will, of the style of having the chronological order NFL.
That might be the commentary on Sunday. So why would we? That's 3. One's Thursday Night Football. The other was Sunday, and the other was prime time. Okay, that makes sense.
Be the arbiter, if you will, of the style of having the chronological order, NFL primetime styled posting of the commentary where everything is to the minute. All of the different highlights are in order. Would you rather if I do it that same way, or if I were to separate by way of each individual game that is played on Sunday? What do I mean by that? So let's say it's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Browns, Carolina Panthers taking on the Falcons, New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. Instead of having all of those highlights pretty much just back to, well, I shouldn't say back to back, but instead of having them.
Oh, no. Wait. I'm tripping. Thursday's going to kick off. Friday's going to kick off as well. Sunday and in prime time. Okay, that makes sense.
Spliced somewhat together by way of minute, play, and quarter. I have just one individual game after one individual game after one individual game pretty much put into one video, because I've received a ton of different comments and DMs pretty much saying, hey, I would prefer if you posted it this way. Now, albeit it's been 7 years posting it one way. It's not going to be that difficult in order to do it the other way. It's just going to be a matter of lining things up as I record. But for all intents and purposes, just let me know in the comment section if that's something that you would want to see. And furthermore, what are some sort of changes that you would want to see to the NFL commentary this upcoming season? Because we are T-minus 3 weeks to the start of the NFL season, maybe 4. I'm not looking at the calendar. So y'all let me know in the comment section. But overall, y'all let me know what updates or how you would like to see that happen. But above all else, thank you guys so much for your support, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to call myself a home owner. So throughout this entire journey, y'all have been riding with me. To the new subscribers who did not get a chance to roll through 2016 through 2021, where things were incredibly tough, those 18 to 20 months between 2017 and 2019, where I had those 5 to 6 strikes on this very YouTube channel where we were walking on eggshells every single upload. I appreciate every single one of you guys who stuck with me throughout that entire time period. The sliding through DMs series, the Mike Tyson, the UFC, and the boxing, all of those different sort of series where we had to battle heavily against copyright in order to just get the content out there. Nancy, of all people, with the NFL commentary, taking down the original OG Super Bowl 52 commentary as well. All of the adversity that we had to go and endure.
Damn, Nancy.
I appreciate you guys immensely for that. So I just want to take a moment to say thank you. I don't know how many YouTubers, take a moment to go in and thank their fans, or I don't call them fans. I call you guys subscribers, and furthermore, supporters, if you will. I appreciate you guys immensely for all of the support that you've shown me throughout the years. And I'm curious.
I support you, so because you got me there, and more importantly, I thank you.
What this new journey that I'm going to embark on will bring. So most likely everything in the studio will be set up probably by the end of this week, because I don't like fluff and things taking up space. So I'm unboxing every single box that I happen to have, and I'm throwing away a number of things. I refuse to be a hoarder. My parents, for all intents and purposes, have been an element of a hoarder, not as bad as the extreme hoarders, but I was able to discover some books from my childhood that are still around, some sort of notebooks, if you will, from 2nd, 3rd, 4th, some grade. And despite the fact that there's nostalgic value that's there, what am I holding on to this for? What am I opening this up for? The Big Dragon coloring book. Like, what are we doing here? So with that being the case, I'm still, siphoning through all of the things that I happen to have. So bear with me. Please extend a little bit of grace if you see a delay with the uploads. So with all that being said, I'll close it out here. Thank you guys immensely for all your support over the years, making this happen. I wouldn't have been in this position without all of you. So I'm looking forward to what the fall is going to bring. But of course, we got to get through the tail end of the summer to do so. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook as well. All are at Chiseled Adonis. Facebook, I believe, is Chiseled Adonis Reloaded. Follow me on Twitter, on Twitch as well at the Chiseled Adonis, because somebody still has a Chiseled Adonis name, so I'm waiting to see if I can get clearance to get that. And of course, subscribe here on YouTube. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers, and
on the road to 1K subscribers, I'm almost there, man.
Damn it! Before the end of 2025 is concluded, we're gonna get to 1 million subscribers. And I apologize, I've been drinking a little bit, so it's a cheers to you guys for following and subscribing, and above all else, supporting throughout all of these years. So cheers to you. I wouldn't have made it here without y'all. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Chisel. You know what? I'm gonna start my journey too. And that's because I was so ecstatic. I'm just gonna be in my new crib here, and I'm gonna be waiting around here, and I'm so ecstatic. If it wasn't for Chiseled Adonis, if it wasn't for him, this man's a legend. He's the chairman of all chairmen. If you guys know about him, I say it was the best day of his life. So, I was so grateful for that. But Chisel, a legend in the game too. I supported Chiseled Adonis in the club, CJ the Champ, Gully Boy, Light, everyone else I do support. And our Twitch streamers like Dante and Cashapp and everybody else. That's because I support all you guys. I support everything myself and calling myself for struggles. I've been storming in livelihood. And yeah, it was a great day for me. I was going ahead and out of bed. In conclusion, I'm going to start from my new journey for myself. The NFL game highlight prediction will be coming up real soon. And we'll be on our way to the 1K subscribers. I've been so happy to be there. I've been starting YouTube. I hop on the bandwagon. And damn it, we were almost there, guys. We were almost there. But yeah, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. You don't miss any videos, and you don't want to miss any chance. I don't want to have it to be missed it, so you don't want to have to do what we gotta do. And yeah, it's your boy King Chris out of DMV. I'll see you next time. Peace. One love, and I'm out. Peace.
Everybody saying,
good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it! Please! Please!